Should we play this game?
Oh, yeah.
Great. So again, this is Icarus. It's by Spencer Stark. So this is a lovely game about building a city, and it's a cooperative narrative storytelling game. And we'll get into it right now. I've got a deck of cards here. And you all see the dice in front of you. We're going to be building a dice tower throughout this game. And as soon as it falls, the game is over because the city itself has been destroyed.
I will laugh hysterically if it falls at like 2 days.
Yeah.
These tables are not the most stable.
I know.
Michael and I were
then
talking
we're gonna
about
have to riff for another hour and a half.
All right. Fantastic. So first off, we're going to discuss what setting we want to go with. They have a bunch of setting suggestions, so I thought it'd be fun to go with some of these. We have the first city, which is 6,000 years ago. The first, mankind is just starting to gather together and have build tools, and this will be the first. Icarus is the first city in history. Mm-hmm. We have the place of magic, which takes place in a fantasy setting, where magic exists. There are goblins, elves, all sorts of things, even magical skeletons. We have the opulent tides, which is a sort of Atlantis type civilization. I'm hearing a lot.
Yeah.
That was 4 oohs.
Let's hear all of them. Let's hear all of them.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just let that one sit there.
We'll let it simmer.
We have the Western Haven, which is an old West, cowboys, all that kind of stuff, frontiersman stuff.
Okay.
We have the Divine Jungle, which takes place in a jungle among the trees, hidden away society. The Red Prometheus, which is the first city on Mars. And the Rising Singularity, which has a lot to do with AI.
Okay.
Basically, Long Night Season 2.
Yeah.
That's Michael Keating's joke. Credit to them. And also we have the Final Frontier, which would be in space.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Star Wars.
Or Star Trek.
Yeah. I vote either Atlantis or Yeehaw.
I vote Atlantis, but I would also do the old Western town.
I think we all seemed very excited about
Atlantis.
Atlantis got a lot of oohs.
I'd really like to be a mermaid.
Yeah, and Andre...
I don't want to be a
get
mermaid.
What did Andre say?
Andre said, wait, did Cullen get pied? Yes.
You
missed it.
Sure did.
Donate $50, Andre. Do it. You can't.
Why can't he?
Oh, by the way, Cullen, that was me that donated that last $12 to get you pied in the face.
Amazing.
I'm just going to read this now.
Great.
Yeah, you can't.
All right, I'll read the whole description of the opulent times. The island of Icarus lies strategically between 2 major continents, making their civilization the midpoint for traders and travelers from these lands. Though it began as a small village for merchants to take refuge in during their voyage across the sea, the city soon grew into a place of luxury and extravagance, a central hub of trade and commerce for everyone in the region. We got some weathered docks above crashing waves for imagery, crabs burrowing in sand, palm trees jutting out from thick tropic foliage, houses built on stilts, birds squawking above, and early morning fog. Our resources and technology: shell, seaweed, infinite sand, wind and sails, controllable tides, underwater farms, sea creatures, canal transportation, harnessing storms, volcanic activity, massive ships, and gunpowder. And there's also a list of names that I'll pass around here when we make our characters. That's right, we're all gonna have characters. It's gonna be really fun.
I'm getting pirate vibes off of this.
Some pirate vibes? Ooh, that's fun.
I want to be a shark.
Yo, that'd be
You want to be a shark?
Yeah.
That'd be so
Okay.
cool. You should definitely
All right.
be a shark.
So we have here a deck of cards that are going to pose, that are going to basically be the events happening in Icarus around us, and they're each going to pose a question, and we're going to answer those questions. Okay. Going through it, we'll start off here with the pillars of society. So we got our setting. What's place of collaborative decided on a place the of Icarus will be set. All right, so I'm going to pull 6 cards from the Pillars of Society, and each one of us is going to pick one, and then there's going to be an extra one that is going to be what Icarus is striving towards. So there will be 4 strengths in our society, and one of us will choose to be the weakness. And we'll collaboratively decide that on which is most interesting to have as a weakness.
Do we all know who? Oh.
Yeah, so
we
we'll
all
be
know.
showing everything here.
Right.
I'll just put these. Oh,
Row.
would you mind
I
putting out
got
6
it. I
cards
got
for me?
it. Putting out 6 cards. You got
You
it.
can cut that or shuffle it again if you want to as well.
Okay. I'm very good at shuffling. There's not many cards.
No.
There's not that
Here.
many
Okay.
cards.
So I just pick. Do I have to turn them face over?
Yeah, just turn them face over, and everybody's going to the Catan King and Mike and Barb Keating for these. Thank you for the 30 marshmallows.
Okay, Chandler, if that was you for Catan Kane, you have beat me like once.
I feel like Chandler sent out 20.
Does Michael get to throw them all?
30 is a lot.
No, and these
Oh
lovely 25 are from my parents
Okay.
that y'all have to throw at me.
Well, then Michael, stand over here.
So yeah, no, I'm gonna get to the Cullen seat, keep shuffling, keep doing.
You got it?
doing your
Okay.
thing.
Okay. Do
think
I
so.
turn them
Yeah,
face
I
up,
think
right?
Just loosen it a little bit.
Loosen it?
Yeah.
Also, we're gonna have to start using floor marshmallows pretty soon, because
Thank you,
I
so
bought 2 bags of
Keating.
marshmallows.
Them.
You live right by a jewel, though.
I was gonna say I've
Fucking
got a
Michael
break.
to leave this apartment.
I've got a
for
break. I
24
can go get
hours.
more marshmallows.
Yeah, fair enough.
Does that work? Is that good?
Yeah, I think
Cool.
that's good. That's
All
good.
right.
All right, you.
Okay. Oh my god.
Can I get some marshmallows?
Yay.
Mom, Dad, thank you. I love y'all so much. God, you know,
Nothing.
at least I understand what I'm doing to my friends now. For the whole night.
Wait. Oh, I missed that one.
That was for the pies.
I feel like we were very gentle.
Okay, we're gonna have fun here.
We're
I love
actually
this.
never
No.
gonna play Icarus this entire
No.
time. We're just gonna have antics.
All right, let's like.
Yeah, just keep donating.
I will. I'll read out what we got.
Yeah.
So our pillars are safety, artistic expression, law, energy, education, and agriculture.
Oh.
So each of us is going to pick one of them. Whatever speaks out to you. We don't really have to go in an order for this. Just basically, if you really want one, say it right now.
I like energy.
All right, energy.
Cool.
I want safety.
Okay.
Safety.
I want law.
Ooh.
I'll take education.
I'm going to take artistic expression.
Some,
Okay. So then agriculture is left.
Yeah, agriculture is sort of our pillar
That
of
makes
society.
sense
The
if
thing
we're
that
in-
we're really going for. We want. Yeah, that's what we're striving towards.
Makes sense if we're
we have a
All right.
lot of good kelp.
So
Got a lot.
everybody, starting with Dana, why don't you read your strength and your weakness?
So my strength for law, though there are lots of laws in Icarus, this is the strength, there is one unique law that citizens are particularly fond of. What is it and why was it made? Or the weakness. Though there are lots of laws in Icarus, there's one unique law that citizens do not agree with or fear. What is it and why was it made?
All right, next up, Olivia, why don't you read yours?
All right. The citizens of Icarus are held to the highest standards within the educational system. And the weakness, the citizens of Icarus are taught only what they need to know. So, what subject or topic is seen as most important and how has this manifested in itself culturally? Or, what important knowledge is being hidden from them and why? Wow. Deep.
Interesting.
And then I have safety. So strength, the people of Icarus feel safer within the city than anywhere else. Why is this? Or the weakness, the people of Icarus all share a common fear. What is it and where did it come from?
That's cool.
I have energy. The strength is power is supplied freely throughout the city of Icarus. What's the interesting or unexpected source of this energy, and how has that changed the way the city is built? Or the weakness, energy has become scarce within the city, and it's now being used like currency. What is this energy source, and how is it traded?
And I'll say artistic expression. Strength is, Icarus is known around the world for its unique forms of artistic expression. The question is, what are artists recognized for here, and what makes their work so unique? Or the weakness. Artistic expression has been suppressed or outlawed in Icarus. Why was it banned, and how do artists now hide their work in plain sight? So now we're all going to collectively decide which of our weaknesses is going to be the weakness of Icarus.
Oh.
I was kind of drawn to like the law or education
Yeah.
weaknesses.
I think those are very strong choices.
Those are very.
I'm like, that's got like some shady, like
Yeah.
shady stuff
That's
going
stuff to
on
play
in
around
the
with.
city of Icarus, which is actually Atlantis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
Yeah, my gut was I actually really liked my weakness, or I liked the safety weakness of
Yeah.
everybody being scared of this one thing.
That would be cool. Like it would
Yeah.
be like all the citizens had like a predator.
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah,
Or like
I did have a thought for this that I was thinking. I was like, what if it's almost like a dome situation where it's like there's a giant bubble around the city and then we don't know what's on the outside of the bubble, and so no one, it's a safety thing, so no one can leave, no one can get out type thing, so everyone's scared of the outside.
So nothing's more scary than the unknown.
Exactly.
Ooh, I like that.
Is that,
What do you think?
yeah.
What do we guys think? Should we vote?
Yeah.
Should we
Chat, chime in if you
Chat,
want.
do you have
Chat,
opinions?
yeah, let us
Yeah.
know.
Opinions,
Chat,
chat.
if you have opinions, speak now.
Chat, tell us your thoughts. Like, we're here for you. We'll just have like a nice conversation with you.
I'd say that my vote is for that.
I do like that.
I
Yeah,
like
let's do
that.
Okay.
Fantastic,
cool.
fantastic. Great. So now we'll all answer the different questions and put them on these aspect cards. And we'll basically be creating sort of a map here. So if we create a new aspect, it'll go sort of like towards whatever area it has most to do with, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So actually, I'm going to hand these over to Raya. And is this your pen? Or is
Sure. I don't know.
You want to borrow this pen?
Let's. What we were kind of talking about was a dome around the city, fear of the unknown. So let's kind of just flesh that out a little bit, and then have something that we can put, just basically summarize it in some way on this little aspect sheet, so that we can remember it as the game continues forward.
So like we've been in this dome for probably thousands of years, and we don't like remember a time
Yeah.
when we weren't in it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like a type of thing where
Like our ancestors were the ones who know.
Born in the dome,
Yeah.
die in the dome.
Yeah.
like
Yeah, you
like
born
no
in
one's
the
allowed to
dome, die in the
leave.
dome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
But
gonna
it
call,
encompasses the whole island, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I'm gonna call it a bubble though, because
Okay.
underwater.
Well,
and that's fine.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I like that.
Do we have trade? Is that like, do we trade with other people outside?
Probably
of this
not if
bubble,
we're
or
in a
no?
bubble.
No.
I was gonna say,
and
no,
also
but-
that kind of makes sense then if we really strive on
Agriculture.
that it's like we don't
Agriculture.
need it.
Yeah.
Like we don't need
So we
trade
strive
then.
towards agriculture,
Right.
so we
Yeah,
can
there
be
you go.
Yeah.
We've got enough food
self-sustaining.
for everybody.
Sweet, yeah. The dome provides.
The dome provides.
Dome.
All hail the dome.
All hail the dome!
Oh no, are we a cult now?
So,
In a way, I think, yeah. Fantastic, fantastic. Now let's go around and we'll answer our strength questions as well. So we
Okay.
have all of these sort of pillars and like how these pillars affect our society and how they all work. And then next we'll be making our characters.
I'm thinking water for energy.
that would make sense.
Yeah.
Source of energy.
Islands.
It's all like a hydro-powered
Sure.
type thing because that's the easiest and we have an unlimited supply of it.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like it.
Fantastic.
What are we?
Put that wherever we want.
That looks good.
So that's kind of our safety area. We're kind of like basically like think of it as we're building a map of the entire city.
Oh, that's right. Should we
Yeah.
put them in like in the middle or something?
Keep these cards. The aspects
Okay.
will be
Oh,
sort
okay,
of
cool.
what great. But the agriculture will stay there because that's where we're going to build our tower.
I wrote water equals life.
Oh, no.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Water equals life. All right,
Okay.
then artistic expression. I guess I'll go next. What are artists recognized for here? And what makes their work so unique? I immediately think that we do a lot of watercolor.
Sure.
We do a lot of
A
water.
lot of watercolor.
What if it just wash away?
Not if you're dry enough.
Because we're in a
I mean,
bubble.
you put it on.
We're in a
canvas,
bubble.
right?
Are we
You
in a
can also
bubble?
do-
Do we breathe air? Or are we underwater? Like, are we fish people?
I'm thinking,
it's still
I'm thinking like
underwater.
I'm thinking like Wakanda type thing, where it's just like this magical thing that
Yeah.
like air can still come
Sort
in.
of like
and out.
in the Atlantis movie. Where
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Are
so-
we underwater?
So the dome is
The
underwater.
dome is underwater.
Yeah.
So we are all underwater.
Yes,
Got it.
but I am a mermaid that has adapted to both breathe air and be underwater.
How do you walk?
I like it.
My magical mermaid tail just disappears when I'm dry.
See, here's the
Okay.
thing. Yeah, with mermaids, I never think of the Disney version of mermaids. I always think of like these scaly monsters with like
Oh,
gills
she's
and
got
like
scales.
webs.
She's got scales everywhere.
Is it like
Excellent.
Splash?
Do you think maybe you've donated scales for artistic expression? Because that could.
From my own body?
Yeah, like do they fall off?
Oh, that's interesting.
Maybe they create very unique
shed.
dyes and paints.
I
I
would
mean,
think so.
I'm sure people have taken it,
Mm-hmm.
whether or not I gave them permission to.
I would say yeah. Then
Because they probably do. I probably do shed, and they probably fall off, and people just like run up behind me, and they're like, "Oh, look at this! We found some mermaids."
and that creates like a very nice iridescent dye that goes into a lot of the clothes, and so everybody has iridescent clothes, and
Yeah.
there's paints.
And the
that-
wealthier you are, the more watercolor stuff you have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
it.
That
Yeah.
sounds cool.
That's sweet.
I like it. So mine, strength, law, strength. Though there are lots of laws in Icarus, there's one unique law that citizens are particularly fond of. What is it, and why was it made? Good God, I have no idea.
Interesting.
A unique law that everyone likes because everyone loves rules, right?
Yeah.
People love the dome.
Don't
People
leave.
love the dome.
Don't leave
Yeah.
the dome.
I think it's don't leave the dome. Is
That could then be the law. Just
that everyone just follows.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
No,
Or-
don't leave the dome.
Don't question the dome.
Oh, is the dome an actual existent being?
We don't know. You don't question
Yeah.
the dome.
just love the dome.
Love. There it is.
Love the
Love the dome.
Praise
That
the
is
dome.
the law. Love the dome. We are making a cult, guys.
We are making a call.
This-
Law number one.
It's not
love
a
the
city.
dome.
It's a cult.
Love the dome. All right, I love this. What? Oh, and why was it made? Do we know why it was made?
God, I feel like it's a
Because somebody hated the dome and they disappeared.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So now it is love the dome.
Yeah.
We are entering a Big Brother type situation.
Sure are.
It's like, oh my god, under the dome like Stephen King. Oh my god.
Chanman would like to chime in with fish people, all caps, and a fish emoji. Yeah, let's get those fish emojis in the chat, guys. I want to see as
Love,
many
love.
fish emojis
Or a
as
mermaid.
possible.
Glub,
Or
glub.
mermaid.
Or mermaid.
emojis.
Yeah.
That's our slogan. Glub glub.
Hashtag love the dome.
Hashtag love the dome.
Hashtag love the dome.
Okay. Education. The citizens of Icarus are held to the highest standards within the educational system. What subject or topic is seen as most important, and how has this manifested itself culturally? I don't know if we really have a big like university or like.
I could imagine science being like a pretty
Yeah.
important thing because like if we're going by hydropowered stuff, like you kind of need good engineers and stuff to keep the dome working.
Like, I mean, yeah. Like, probably just, like, building plants, a lot of biology,
Yeah.
way of stuff. I don't think
That
it's
also
more-
with agriculture too, like a lot of farm science as well.
Yeah.
So just like we really do strive in science, like here,
Yeah.
we believe science.
We believe
in the
science.
dome.
Science.
We believe science.
We believe in science and a magic dome.
We
Science
believe in
said,
science.
love the dome.
Yeah, and I think it's a lot of it is learned from, like, their ancestors. Because I don't think there's a school. I think it's probably just taught from, like
like
the
apprenticeships.
apprentices,
Oh, I can
like
see that.
elders.
That's
yeah,
cool.
I can see
I
that.
like that too.
I like that a lot.
So like every elder gets like 2 apprentices for
Yeah.
like 4
Yeah.
years or something.
Yeah.
I like that.
Until you like figure out what you're good at.
Yeah. After a year, they're like, "This is not the job
This
for
is
you."
not for you. You have almost destroyed the dome, so you need to leave.
Oh well, yeah. You're fired.
You've endangered the
Yeah,
dome.
You've endangered the dome.
All right, fantastic. Just a little bit more about these aspects here for you guys in the chat. Aspects can be are basically just a phrase, a sentence, an idea that will just contribute to our society as a whole. For $10, you can add or edit your own your aspect so that you can sort of play along with us at home. And yeah, so aspects can be replaced by removing the old aspect and putting something else in its place, or added onto by creating a new one entirely and placing it close by. Fantastic. Yeah. Just to get you guys on board with that.
Cool.
Next up, we're going to find out who our characters are, because everybody here is going to be getting a motive, and you're going to be sharing the motives with everybody, just so you know. So, Dana, why don't you just pick any random card and then tell us what your motive is?
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Bring down Icarus.
Oh.
You hate the dome.
You hate the dome.
I hate the dome.
Oh, get rich.
Get rich.
Sure.
Alright,
Yeah.
I like it. Go this one. Protect the citizens.
And you got safety.
I love the dome.
We got rivals.
I love the dome.
All right.
Oh, preserve the city.
Ooh.
You also love the dome.
I love the
We're
dome.
dome lovers on this side.
I love the dome. I cannot survive without the dome.
I got protect the leaders, which is very interesting for the artistic expression side of things.
That is.
You're like you're very much like part of the.
Mm-hmm.
You're wrong with the system.
Yeah.
So yeah, now we're gonna just develop our own characters. So it's basically somebody who has some social power in terms of this,
Okay.
in terms of your own pillar. So you can be whatever you want. And specifically, like we'll talk about the bring down Icarus. That doesn't just mean like, oh, I'm gonna try to break the game and I'm gonna knock over the tower. It's that.
Okay.
Like
How
maybe you're a
dare
rebel,
you.
maybe you're a spy, maybe you know something about the dome that everybody else doesn't, and you're
Okay.
trying to save
Yeah.
everybody.
And I'm also law, so this is
yeah.
interesting.
No.
Mhm.
I'd say
That is
like,
interesting.
Yeah.
do you?
I have an idea already.
I do too.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Do you want us
discuss
to
these?
talk in character or just talk about our character?
Yeah, you know what? Let's just do in character. That
All
seems
right.
way more fun.
Um,
if anybody needs name ideas, we have all
Oh,
of
can
these
I
right
see?
here.
You can go for it.
Oh yeah, we'll start it there.
Okay. Hi, I'm Mary. I am safety leader number 1 here at Icarus. I patrol the dome. I also just making sure everyone is good and lovely all the time. We really love the dome here. Also, I am half octopus, half woman, so I have many tentacles, but I'm not like Ursula, that gets a bad rap. I'm a kind person, and everyone can trust me with any of their fears, any of their displeasure of the dome, because we love it here.
Cool. I have an idea. I am going to play Adela. Adela is a mermaid who works as an engineer to preserve the city's power at the city's top hydro plant, I will say. She is, of course, a mermaid, which means she lives half of her life actually in the water, because even though we're in a dome, we still have like water going on here. We still got like rivers, we still got lakes. It's just not the big water outside of the dome that we're all afraid of. And whenever she's not in water, her tail goes away, but she's still just covered in these like purple scales everywhere, like from her head all the way down to her feet. She's just covered in this really cool scales. Yeah. And that's Adela, I believe.
Nice. Are you ready, Cullen?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Calypso. I am a high-powered art dealer in the upper echelons of the dome. Love the dome, protect the dome, all that. I'm here to tell you all about how amazing our society can be and how beautiful of the things that we can create are, and that's all thanks to the higher ups providing funding to art programs like this, and lining my pockets.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
All right. Hello. I'm Finn. I am, because it was requested, a fish person. I've got a mohawk of a fin going down. I've got I don't know, green. I've got green scales that's just covering my body, and I've got kind of the like no nose, kind of just fish lips kind of look to me. Yeah, and very cool. I'm actually the commissioner of the force that we have. We just call it the force It's the law-abiding force.
The force.
Yes. Ah, crap! I didn't even think of that.
Force.
It's just called the force. It's fine. I said it. We're moving on.
It's canon.
Yep. The force. I am in charge of it, and I know just all the secrets.
The force is with you.
The force
The force is with you.
The force is with me. I do control the force.
You
So.
do control the force. Oh man. Hi, I am Beatrice. I am a starfish. So for the longest time, my family owns all of the farms within Icarus. Technically, it was my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather who found the first kelp in the area. And with the kelp, it helps nutrition. It provides all the food within Icarus. And it's been the kelp has been, we've been working in the business for all this time, and we have to find a way to capitalize it more.
I'd like to mention quickly, I'm a blobfish for sure.
You're a
Like,
blob,
just
yeah.
like, it's just a blobfish on a human body.
It's just like a human body with a blobfish as the head.
Oh my god.
Fantastic.
You have to like walk with a bowl of water on your
It's just a wet towel that I'm consistently just
okay.
like patting myself.
I was
down
full
with.
on
Like a
thinking of like.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, I have like an assistant right next to me who's like constantly spraying me and like.
I was immediately thinking of like Umbrella Academy 2, the one guy with just
yeah,
a
the
fish
one
in
guy
a
is
fishbowl.
I love it. Great. Fantastic. Next up,
Awesome.
we're going to create our monument,
Okay.
which is towards agriculture. Basically, our society has been building this monument. We're starting construction on it now, and it's going to be something to bring our society together, and whatever we want it to be for. So, what are you guys thinking? What do you picture when I say that there's a big monument and somewhere a central point in the city?
I feel like there is the tallest kelp that it's in the center of the city, and it goes all the way to the top of the dome.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
And it's like the only thing that can touch the dome is the kelp.
Ooh. Done. I like that.
So we're building it up this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. So we'll put. Should we put that there now? But nope.
No. Okay.
All right. What is it? We have to answer this one question. Put it on an aspect card. What is the monument's function? So what is all this kelp for?
It powers the dome.
It does power the dome.
Powers the dome.
It powers the dome.
Mm-hmm.
The water is channeled through the kelp.
Yeah.
So we're feeding something.
We're feeding the dome.
The dome is
Yeah.
living. The
Yeah,
dome is
we
alive.
channel the water.
I know all the secrets.
Oh.
Okay, the moon. Okay.
Andre says #dome is where the heart is. I'll just read out some of these. We have #the dome, #dome our home, when in dome.
That's great.
That's a good one. I like
That's
that
a good
one.
one.
Audience at home, if you have a character, create it and we'll
Yeah.
listen.
Also, when we have time, let's all put our characters on an aspect card.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Where does the monument go?
That'll be right there.
Next to agriculture.
Yeah, and we'll be building that out.
Okay.
Fantastic. Next, we're going to draw 2 cards from the story deck and place them face up, reading them both aloud and answering the questions together as a group, creating or replacing aspects to reflect the answers. After this is done, choose a first player by volunteer or at random, whatever best suits your group. You're now ready to begin the first round.
Praise the dome.
Praise the dome.
Praise the dome.
Praise
I
the
will
dome.
draw both of our first story cards and I'll read them out. So, fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Our first question. A group is sent out to investigate a strange anomaly just beyond the border of the city. What did they see? And who is going to investigate? So somebody went out to the edge of the dome. Do we think that does the dome like end at the city borders, or does it go beyond that a bit further?
like the big city borders? Because we probably have like agricultural fields in like the outer section. I'm kind of thinking like a Ba Sing Se type thing.
Yeah.
Where you got like a bigger city in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goes out.
I agree. Well, and I assume
With
since we're all underwater, our primary agriculture is going to be sea kelp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, so it's going to be growing in the water and everything. So, but the city limits are all encompassed by the dome, right?
Yeah, I think so. Like, we can't leave the dome, but it's like, so what?
Or-
what you were saying,
I
it's all
think it's
farmland?
like the dome is huge, and we have like maybe like a wall that has like
Sorry.
the big city limits within it, but then there's agricultural sections afterwards that are still considered part of the city
Okay.
because they're still under the Great Dome.
Okay, but they are in the dome.
Yeah, I think everything's
Got
in
it.
the dome. I don't think if we're going with don't go outside the dome,
So
I
it's-
think we can't go
Yeah,
outside the
so
dome.
it's kind of like historical center type thing is in the middle, and then you've got like the more modern day, or just like regular folks living. All right. Did we have to
Fantastic.
write that down?
Yes,
Or-
we'll
okay.
put that in. Would you mind?
What was it?
Oh.
Oh, so
I'm gonna steal that.
Can
I just have one of those?
Ba Sing Se.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Don't
Yes,
sing say.
right. Oh man.
With just the same amount of corruption.
Yeah.
We love
Hashtag dome life.
There is no war in
There
the
is no
dome.
war
in the dome. There is no war in the dome.
Fantastic. Then let's go to the other card, which is a valuable resource from outside the city has suddenly become much more expensive because of the limited quantity now available. What is it, and why is it now in scarcity?
What if we started to see the water outside the dome has started to lower, and we see air starting to go around the dome now, and that's the valuable resource.
Because water powers everything,
Yeah.
including
Yeah.
great kelp.
Yeah.
I like
Center of our
that.
city.
Yeah. So what was the
Interesting.
question though?
Yeah.
The question is, what is it, and why is it now in scarcity?
The resource. Okay, so resources,
Global
water is coming down. Do we know why it's in scarcity?
Global warming.
Global warming.
Do we know
Climate
about
change.
global
Climate
warming?
Do we
change.
know about
We
That
believe
actually
in
raises
science,
the
but
sea
do we
level?
have the
That's
science?
fine.
We believe in science here.
Believe in science. Okay. Water. So this is the opposite problem of what we actually have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
water
we should
level-
put this over with the energy stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Lowering, yeah.
Yeah. And this will come into play once we start playing the rounds.
Climate change? Question mark?
Whoa.
No, we're killing our plan. Anyways, where do I put this? This is the major hub. This is the describing what the city is.
Yeah. Okay.
Where would this go?
What do you
Probably
guys
in the
think?
center.
Center, right? Yeah. By agriculture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd say it's by agriculture.
Yeah, and it's also by
If
I
there's
feel
like a
there.
weird occurrence happening like right by the border.
Fantastic.
of the dome.
Nose goes.
I would-
Okay, so you're going to be our first player.
Oh, okay.
That's how we'll
Oh.
just decide that.
Okay.
So I'm going to describe how we go about playing around, all right? Starting with the first player, we're going to move clockwise around the table, taking turns. On your turn, you can enact a change. Place one die on an aspect your character would like to change or affect in some way. Describe what you are hoping to achieve by putting your focus here and how you plan to do it. Or you can support a cause, placing one die on an aspect that already has a die on it to support that change. Describe how your character is trying to support the effort or give it a better chance to succeed. So basically, in the first initial round, we'll all be saying what we'd like to do. Just give a brief explanation, and then after a player has placed their die, they will draw the next card from the story deck and answer it, creating or replacing an aspect on the table to reflect the answer.
Okay.
So then, after that, we move into the resolve round. Why don't we just go through the first part of this round?
Yeah,
Initially, I'll say that the resolve round will be us role-playing each scenario that we are trying to affect change
Okay.
in.
Okay.
I am going. Finn knows all the secrets, or at least pretends to know all the secrets. But we're not exactly positive about the water lowering, and so I want to investigate that as to like what is happening And my ulterior motive is I want to learn how to speed it up.
Well,
Because that's my motive. I want to bring down Icarus. So I'm doing the water. I'm helping to like investigate. I'm putting more resources towards like investigating what is happening exactly.
fantastic.
That's it? That's all I do?
So now you draw a story card,
Oh, okay.
and you'll write an aspect down. So we can't affect this aspect unless we want to enact a change on it. So everything that you say now is completely your answer.
Oh, okay. A peaceful protest flares up in a public area of Icarus. What are they angry about?
Oh.
Do we all discuss this, or this is just me?
So it's kind of based on what you want to go with.
Okay.
If you want to open it up for like input, that's
Absolutely.
feel
I
free
want
to
a
do
dialogue
so. But
here.
yeah, you in the end are the one who decides what
Okay.
what is the
Okay.
actual thing.
So
happening.
peaceful protest. What are they angry about?
Someone angry at the dome?
Or it could, or just the water
I
just
would say
coming down.
the water.
Yeah.
I
And
would
like,
They're
what
just
are we
being
doing
afraid.
about it?
And
just
yeah.
like tell us what's going on.
Yes.
Hashtag save the dome.
Okay. Yes.
Hashtag
I
save
like
the
that.
Mhm.
That plays it. Yes. Yes. Okay. So they're just angry. So I just answered the question.
Yeah, and then you'll put it
Okay.
on that because I believe. Yeah, would we say that that's attached?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they are angry / afraid
Mhm.
of what's happening with the lowering of the water level.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Next up, then, Olivia.
Okay. She wants to capitalize it, and make more money out of everything. So, Monument powers the dome. She probably wants to start doing a meeting and like how can we like make sure everyone is safe is she believes the only solution would probably be higher taxes.
So where do you want?
I think it'd be more close to the monument powers the dome.
Does she get do they get the taxes?
Well, she's in charge of like the kelp, so she think how is
So
it?
like lowering the price, making the prices higher on kelp?
Yeah,
So just raising prices.
raising prices.
Okay.
That would probably be like agriculture or something.
Agriculture.
I would think
Put it on any of the aspects. Is that?
Aspects.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're going to be changing or trying.
And you
to
write
do.
a new aspect. Oh,
Yeah.
to the answer of the question.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So
You just put this in the file. Yeah.
It could, that,
I would put it. Should I just put it right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure.
And then I just take a card.
Yeah. Take a card and.
An outside force has come to the city to negotiate a deal. Oh.
Someone
Ooh,
outside
that's
the dome
big.
someone
big.
outside the
The
dome?
dome.
is trying to get inside.
Is that what they were investigating on the outer wall?
Oh, maybe. Who are they and what do they want?
Ooh. Okay. Maybe they're like refugees, and they're like climate change is happening everywhere, and maybe we're one of the last places that's like still okay.
Yeah.
Maybe they're Milo from Atlantis.
Maybe. Olivia, you had a thought.
God, I feel like it's just an outside force, and they, honestly, they're curious about how we live. Again, this is probably going to be taken from Atlantis: The Lost Empire, and they want to learn more about
great
it.
movie.
But we feel like we're very suspicious of them. So
Okay.
humans,
Okay. Yeah. So they're humans.
humans.
Did we let them in the dome? Or are they still outside?
They're still outside.
No,
So
we would
humans,
never let them in the dome.
are outside.
Are they claiming? So are they like? Do we get the vibe that they're here to try to like take stuff from us, or are they like claiming to be like, oh, we're explorers.
We're
we just wanna
explorers.
see things.
I'm imagining them in like those old timey like scuba suits. And,
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Me too.
Like maybe we're like, yo, why are you dressed up and all
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Like, or what are you? Is that an outfit or?
Why
just
are
like
you
a
in the
cheerleader?
dangerous water? Why are you in
Yeah.
the bad water?
Yeah.
Humans are outside and they want to learn about our history. But this is the first time we ever seen a human before.
That's a good one.
That would probably go by education.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually feel like it's between, or I think it's either between education and law or education and safety, because like
Yeah,
safety.
I can see
education
it.
and safety.
Yeah, I can
Okay,
see education
yeah.
and safety.
So like in the middle.
So it's like in the middle-ish, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So then the first is related to the water lowering. What is Mary doing?
Yeah.
I feel like Mary would be really trying to just like help everyone keep calm, like stop panic. So Mary is creating a support group for those in fear of the water.
Okay.
And we're all going to start conserving our water, and we're all going to start just being just better about our daily lives, and just all really feeling good about each other so we can feel good about the dome. Nothing is wrong.
I feel like Adela hates Mary.
I feel like this is hitting hard in California.
And just really just making sure everyone is safe. So if you feel any like discomfort, just come talk to me. Come to our support group. Please don't run and
I
scream.
like how your version of safety is more just like supportive mom.
Yeah. You do sound
The
exactly
safety
like your
officers are
mom.
just making sure you're wearing layers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, which aspect are you trying to support or change with this?
Safety.
So which aspect?
Oh, so
What
which
would you say?
aspect?
Yeah.
Probably it'd be the protesting.
The
People that are
protesting.
angry and afraid right now, just helping try and like calm down everyone.
That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Same.
Yeah. So
So you put a,
No, no, you put a
you put
dice.
Put a
a
die
thing
there.
there.
got
Yeah.
it.
And then you
Okay.
answer the question for this.
Got it. The cracks in our facade. An existing weakness or problem has started to affect another aspect in the city. What major issue within the community is it creating?
Wait, can you read that again?
An existing weakness or problem has started to affect another aspect in the city. So something that's already existing.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, it's very possible that. Do you want to come up with this by yourself?
I have nothing right now,
Okay.
so go ahead.
I mean, it's very possible that like the shortage, the water shortage, could lead to like agricultural problems, and just like that could eventually lead to maybe unemployment problems and so on and so forth, and keep spinning and spinning and spinning into other aspects of society.
Also, since you started raising the prices on kelp, if it is that the water is affecting the kelp, so it's worse kelp and it's higher prices. So then it's people are getting angry with that then as well. People are now like, there's also I think like a bigger wealth disparity maybe too, because like the people that can afford the good kelp now are the people that can like actually pay money since you raised the prices on it.
They're the people with all the
One thing I will
watercolors.
say is we don't know if the prices have been raised yet.
Oh,
Just
that's
yeah,
true.
that'll be.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause it's not
There is
hard.
but then there's whispers about it, so I think that could still apply.
Yeah.
There's rumors, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So talks that they might start to raise kelp.
So then ultimately the problem that is existing that's starting to cause problems is the water level is
Yeah.
causing issues with agriculture.
Yeah, I like that.
Sounds
Yeah,
good?
if we're all good with that.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Awesome. Chanman 258 would like to say, divide between fish heads and human heads. Andre Fest says the price of kelp is too damn high.
Too damn high.
Too damn
I
high.
won't pay these taxes anymore.
Also, damn, because it's a dome holding up the water. So damn.
Thank you,
see
Beaver Humor.
Mariah, the look that you just gave to the camera.
So good.
That was
The
straight
eye
up.
roll. I love it.
Let's get our puns in.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
All right, Brittany, what you got?
Well, Adela, her whole job is to preserve the dome by providing electricity. So her boss is probably like on her about what's going on with the water. Why are we not fixing the water? How are you fixing the water? And she's like, I'm just a mermaid. What do you want me to do? So I wonder if there's like a different angle I could come at this from besides just water level is changing. and how to combat that. What are some of the other aspects? Okay, so we have the value in education is science, right? Okay. So Adela has no idea what's going on. Absolutely no idea. She doesn't have a clue. It's freaking her out. But she wants to preserve the dome. So I think she would actually try investing more of her time in learning more about what was going on so that she could help preserve the dome. All hail the dome. So I'm going to say that she's more interested in the education aspect.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe like changing from just farming
Yeah.
and learning more about how does this dome work, how can we preserve it.
Exactly. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then you choose that
Oh,
one.
right. Yes.
Oh, we're in the second act now.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
This is-
I don't know.
We're in the second act.
It sounds exciting.
Oh
though.
no, this is just adding to the problems.
What?
The environment surrounding Icarus has become damaged or sick in some way. What has caused this environmental
Degradation?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you. And how has a specific part of the city been adversely affected by it? A specific part of the city. That's interesting.
What's your idea?
Okay, I was thinking that it's the humans, right?
Oh, I was
And
thinking that.
And their
This
their
is why we
submarine or
do-
whatever they use. It's like their gas tank exploded and it's poisoning kelp fields.
Oh, yes. So it's doing harm on agriculture fields just on the outside of the dome, or like just within the dome.
Okay.
It's starting to spread into the dome.
It's leaking. Oh, because we get the water from outside of the dome and it
coming
leaks
out.
and
Yeah.
it's poisoning the kelp.
Yes.
Yes.
Humans
It's
are
an
terrible.
oil
This
spill.
is
are
crazy how
terrible.
much this is all coming together too.
It's
This is really
It's
cool.
this
really
is
good.
so much
Yeah.
I love this.
Guys,
Okay.
this is another podcast scenario.
fun.
It really is.
Yeah.
I love this. I love
Okay.
this. I love this. Okay.
Okay, so human spilled gas tank poisoning water / poisoning the great kelp.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's over to you, Colin.
I know.
P Cullen Ryan.
Hi, Colin Ryan.
What?
Oh, I just had
I'm
a
gonna
thought.
put that
I
by
was
the
like,
monument.
because I was like,
Monument?
I'm
Okay.
assuming
I
too.
think it's also by
Humans.
humans.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming too that like we're eating the kelp, so I'm like, what
Yeah,
if
sure.
the poisoned kelp is like affecting us as well? So then we're starting also
I
like,
feel like that's another aspect card.
yeah.
That's going to be another
That's
one,
gonna
but
be
that can
another
very
one.
easily stem into
I'll hold on to it. I'll hold
Yeah,
on
yeah,
to
it's
it.
good though.
Next round, that's probably gonna.
Yeah,
It's
gotta
probably
be.
gonna happen at
Yeah,
some point.
It's
Yeah.
good.
I'm gonna say that I'm actually going over and putting my dice right here on the peaceful protest, and I'm starting a propaganda campaign with the watercolors. You know, just say, hey,
With the
calm the
watercolors.
fuck down.
That's what we call our
Because
original.
you know the people, they need to be told what to think, and they like to completely zone out when they're watching something, and just not think about the world around them because other people got it. You know, the leaders, they got it. So I'm creating a propaganda campaign to help with the to try to enact a change on this protest and get that under control.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. Next up.
Can I? You have to
All
do
right.
a card, don't you?
What were you gonna say?
I was just kidding. Can I just say how funny it is that the one leader at the table is the one man at the table?
Typical.
Is this a reflection on our society? Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, I digress.
Mary is a leader in her own right.
There you go. That's true. We're all leaders. That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
fair.
like a
If anybody
brilliant
wants to bring
scientist and
themselves
he's
up
in
as a
charge.
leader, please bring yourself.
No.
I don't. I'm so sorry.
That was my bullshit. That was
No,
bullshit. Anyways.
you speak on behalf of the leaders. Your
Yeah,
motive is
your
protect.
motive is protect
You are
the
protecting
leader.
leaders.
That's
That's
true.
true.
No.
That's true.
I need switches on the core.
I'm joking. There you go. You got it.
Maybe I'll lean into it. No.
Fine.
And then our whole goal
And
will
it's just a
change to
controversy.
how do we take him
Hand
down? We'll abandon the game and just devote all our energy.
I mean, that would accomplish my goal.
Uh-oh.
A valuable resource used commonly within the community is now gone completely. What is it? What was it used for? And what are citizens doing to get their hands on the last of it?
All the kelp has
Kelp.
been poisoned.
Yeah, it's all the kelp's been
Kelp is
poisoned.
poison.
Yeah.
I think
Kelp has been poisoned.
our only kelp left is the monument. And
Yeah.
we can't get rid of that.
We can't get rid of
We
that.
gotta feed the dome for the higher ups.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What powers the dome?
Also, now if it's poisoned on the outside,
Yeah,
we
the assholes.
definitely don't want the
Oh, yeah.
poison to like come into the dome, because then like what happens?
Well, then we die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean-
I mean, we don't know.
That's
if
what
it's-
Adela
Maybe
thinks
it's already
is gonna
in the
happen.
dome.
We'll die. Yeah, we'll
I mean, the poison is like it's in the kelp,
Yeah.
so
It's in the kelp.
so
Kelp
then
is
like
now
I think
completely
So we
out.
can't use kelp anymore. We've got to find an alternative resource to use aside from kelp.
Yeah, we gotta have. I mean, I assume we have other sources of food.
Sure, we
Do
have
we?
fish.
Well, fish.
But well, wait,
that's
wait,
eating
that's
our own.
I mean,
Cersei can't-
we're
no, we
slightly
eat the
different
dumb
than
fish.
Yeah.
cannibalism. We're
Or-
going to cannibalism, guys.
We have been devoted to cannibalism.
Clams. We eat clams.
Clams!
Sure, clams.
I don't know.
Clams.
The clams!
We probably eat
And
other
mollusks.
forms. We probably eat
You put
other
this
forms
over
of
there.
Where is
seaweed
this, kelp?
aside from
humans.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
probably eat other forms of seaweed aside from kelp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we eat coral. I assume there's
Sure.
probably coral gardens out there that we eat. It's both beautiful
I mean,
and
fish
you
eat
know
other
nutritious.
fish. Like that's a thing. So
That is true.
To just keep us moving.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
say that
sorry.
this might be,
That's a
this
fun
might be
conversation
a
into
change to the
cannibalism.
aspect.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Our
what the
talk
citizens,
back.
Yeah. What our citizens doing need to last their hands on it. I think that it's also we can kind of connect these that the protest is now becoming about
Yeah.
help as well.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So now we're in the resolve round. Okay. So at the end of end of the round, once all players have taken an action and answers a story card, the first player that round adds one die to the tower to indicate the time that has passed. So go ahead and start our tower. Woo. When building the tower, the dice must be stacked one on top of the other in a single column. Once the die is released from the player's fingertips, it may not be touched again by any player.
Okay, I will not touch this table anymore because one little knock and that thing's
yeah,
coming down.
that's been moving.
All right.
Also, I will say we put it on the more unstable table.
Did we?
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
this one's kind of tilted.
Oh,
You can't
oh,
change
can't
it though.
change
Oh man.
It already left your fingertips.
Because she's trying to bring it down.
Haha. It's all
Yeah.
Don't throw
together.
marshmallows.
Do not throw
Do not throw
marshmallows.
marshmallow.
Do not.
Do not.
Do
You will
not.
bring down
Do
the
not.
dome.
Please,
Do
we're just
it.
trying to save our society.
I will bring down Icarus.
Do it.
Yes.
Please.
To get back to rein us back in. The resolution phase then begins, starting with the first player move clockwise around the table, resolving the changes each character wants to make. They should play out the scene. They should play out the scene their attempt to add change evokes, narrating or role playing what their character is trying to do. When the scene reaches its climax, the player or players supporting that change with a die should describe what success would look like and roll all of the dice on the aspect to discover how it resolves. If any of the dice roll the special pillar face, a 5 or a 6 on a regular dice, the change succeeds and an aspect is created or replaced to reflect this change. If none of the dice roll the pillar face, an aspect is created or replaced to represent how the change situation has escalated or become worse because of their actions. Any dice that rolled a blank face results are then added to the tower. When all dice have been resolved, first player privileges are passed to the left, and the game continues, starting another round with a new first player.
So okay.
Okay.
So who leads this scene?
I think it's
You
Oh.
basically decide how you want to do it. If you want any of us to role play it with you, like you can kind of just pull us in, like. But if you want to just narrate how it's going, go and then at like an opportune time, whenever you want, grab that die and roll it and see if you're successful.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I just do one aspect for this scene?
The aspect that you chose.
Oh, the aspect
This
that I
is-
chose.
yeah,
It
this
has
is-
to be the one I
This-
chose?
Yeah, this is enacting
Okay.
what you wanted to do earlier.
All right.
Even though things have changed around the table since you wanted to do.
All right.
Yeah.
I feel like Finn would go to Delphinia? Adela, just
Not
kidding.
even close.
No, not even close. Adela.
You don't know my
and-
name?
What?
You don't know my name?
I
We've worked
know your
together.
name.
I have worked in this department for 7 years, okay?
Adela, please calm down. Yes, I know your name. My apologies. I was thinking of Delphinia in energy resource. You're obviously Adela in energy output. Clearly.
Elfany is a bitch. Anyway.
I would like to discuss with you the lowering water level. Now, I'm sure you're aware of this. What has the energy output gang here been researching as far as that goes?
The lowering of water, and yeah, that's been a problem. That's been a big problem. Right now, we're kind of just trying to see where we can. We're actually trying to focus on research into reusable water, seeing if we can cycle it through the city and just keep using the same amount over and over and over and over again, and not just feeding all of it into the Great Kelp. All hail the Great Kelp. Because of the problem, that of course is just a band-aid for the problem. We will need to at one point address the lowering of water levels, which of course will probably result in someone, and I don't mean to speak heresy here, someone traveling just a tiny bit outside of the dome.
All right, I see.
Don't
We are quite. Oh no! We got
We just got $6 in donations.
Excellent. Thank you for those $6,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank
From
you.
Anarchy and Andre.
You guys are great.
Thank you, Anarchy and Andre.
Can somebody just put their hand in front of the die, please?
Yeah. Ah! My face is exposed.
Just hit.
Protect the dome!
Protect the dome! All hail the dome!
Ah!
It's fine.
We're allowed to bat him away, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, that's to protect the camera.
Come
Yeah,
get
protect
him.
the
They're on the floor.
Jesus.
Would you want this? Would you want this?
Super cool. Now, Adela,
Yes.
what would you need? As you know, I'm commissioner of the force, and I have quite the power capable. Now, what would you need from us to? What sort of rules would help conserve that water resource that we have, or even help prevent more spread of this whatever's happening?
Well, I think it would be really nice if we got people to stop throwing water parties. Yeah, where they just kind of like have the fountain of water going and it's just pouring the entire time throughout a 5-hour party. If we could stop that,
Yeah,
that'd be really great, because you know there are some people here who need water to like survive,
of course.
because water is life. So yeah, if you could maybe enforce that, I would appreciate that a lot. I would also appreciate it if you could start giving us a little more funding, because or just advocating for more funding for us, because you know we're severely underfunded.
Absolutely.
Which is very, very concerning, because science is like our top resource, and I don't know where that money is going.
Of course. Very well. Thank you for this conversation, and I'm going to leave. And I'm going to do the opposite of what she just asked. So I am going to approve all permits for all water parks that are happening. I'm going to approve anything that has to do with water. I don't even care. I'm approving it. Whatever. Go for it. Also, on top of that, I am going to propose my budget, and I'm going to like double the amount that I said I needed, and I'm going to say we can take it from energy, because that's not as important as force right now, because obviously these protesters need to make sure that they stay peaceful, so therefore we must protect the force, and therefore we need more funding to do so. We can take it out of energy, that's no big deal. So I would go to the leaders and just kind of like do that behind closed doors kind of a thing.
Adela has just shed. She is so angry.
Well, she doesn't
shed
know.
a layer.
I'm doing all of this
I know.
So we've established that success is what is
going against that. Yeah.
A failure would be all of those things.
If all of that stuff happens.
All the funding goes over to energy. They just say no, we're not doing it. We're not starting the water parks. We're not doing it. So go ahead and grab your die.
So I take the die and
take the die, and if it rolls a pillar, it's a success. If it doesn't, it's a failure.
Come on, let's fuck this town over. No!
Yeah!
All right, so now we create
stupid water parties.
Create the aspect of how that enacts change, and add that die to the tower.
Okay, so change, I would say the change would be other people recognize that we do need to make substantial changes. And so without my approval, all of a sudden, like, all permits are not allowed, like, no water parks, nothing, like, anything to do with water is now being conserved. And yeah, and then energy, I even though I talked to the leaders, I'm going to say they're like, at the very least, they're like, nah, force is fine, energy's keeping their same budget.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Okay, and then I add this.
To the tower.
It's fine, it's just two.
Don't.
I'm very shaky.
I saw you shaking.
I was like, how dare you?
I'm gonna do it with 2 hands next time.
It's
Okay.
also a little off the other dice.
Yeah, it is. I'm staring at it. Did you do that on purpose?
No.
No.
All right, we're already
No.
there,
I'm
guys.
just very shaky.
Jesus Christ.
Anytime the pressure's on, I'm just like,
Don't
ah!
touch the table.
Also, guys, if you want to donate $5, you can give any of us advantage on these rolls, or disadvantage if you want to see us fail or see us succeed in this.
Protect the dome.
Protect the dome at all costs.
Don't touch the table.
Or maybe you want your kelp back.
No,
Olivia.
side with me, guys. We're bringing down Icarus.
So since we're noticing that the humans are poisoning the kelp, and I make money off the kelp, and now it's the scenario where my industry is dying.
Which one did you put it on originally?
Monument Powers, the tower, the dome.
So what was the original?
So I wanted to capitalize it with.
You wanted to raise the price of kelp.
Kelp. But unfortunately, since the humans are poisoning everything, my industry is dying. So I am not happy with the humans. So I want to, in order to try to get any sort of income coming back, I want to initiate a situation where the humans have to leave. So hopefully I can speak to Mary, who speaks on half of the citizens, that we can find a way that the humans can go.
So one thing I will say is
Yes.
that you have to stick with the enacting or the changing or supporting of whatever aspect you were going.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah. So if you wanted to raise the kelp prices, that's kind of. I'm sorry, you're stuck doing that.
I'm
right
stuck doing that? Okay. Well, fuck.
Andre, don't you do it.
Your motive is get rich, so if it is you just want to raise the price on the kelp, if there's a very limited source left of the non-poison kelp.
I mean, it would make sense to write.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would.
Yeah.
If you're like, I got the good kelp.
Yeah. I'm gonna raise the prices on the very good kelp that we have left.
All right, well, I'll roll
Roll
for it.
that.
Yeah.
Roll
I
that.
was like the good person to me. I was like,
Wait,
oh,
don't you roll the
Yeah,
one?
you roll the
oh,
die.
that one,
Yeah.
that one. Okay.
Roll that die. Haha, you don't raise the price.
So yeah, kelp is gone. Kelp prices have plummeted. I'd say then.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's
Let's give you an aspect so you can.
okay.
Oh, they're plummeting because nobody's
Buying
buying them
them.
because
It's
they're
all
all
poison.
poison. So they don't trust kelp anymore. So nobody wants to eat kelp no more.
It's like the romaine shorted, like the
Yeah.
romaine like stuff.
Ooh.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
I
but
worked
sure.
in a produce store when all the romaine got E. coli, and no one would touch romaine anymore. So it basically was like almost free for the produce
Oh
store.
damn. Okay. All right. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
It's over to you now.
Yeah, well, we gotta see if the dice
we gotta
get
see
placed.
that dice.
Oh yeah.
And I think this is also a special case because we're both on this same
Yeah.
aspect. So I think we'll just
We'll
take
have
our
to-
turn together.
Okay.
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay.
You guys have like a dual
Yeah.
scene.
so.
Yeah.
I
Working together.
put it here, Riz. Yes.
Wherever it makes sense on the
Yeah,
board.
wherever you
So
want.
like, what is it about?
Kelp prices are plummeting to the point. I think it's.
So maybe like
Probably.
Yeah, that'd be
safety,
okay.
between safety and agriculture somewhere in there.
And then add to the tower.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. Oh my god,
Oh
that's
my
so
god, why do you guys keep...
Because we're nervous. We're very scared. It's fine. I just
And we're on the table too.
I know, and I can't touch the table anymore. It's very
This
hard.
game has to last a little longer.
I mean, we
No.
could just play another round.
We
We've
could.
done one round.
Not even.
Because if they just keep throwing marshmallows at us.
I know,
come
if someone
down
donates it,
eventually.
I don't think we'll be able to, this tower could survive.
Yeah, this is just. Alright, so.
Don't do it.
Go, Mariah.
All we gotta
Donate,
do
but
is,
don't
on this
donate
one is get
marshmallows.
one die face, and then
We're okay.
We'd succeed it.
Okay.
Well, you
But
still
any
have
that
to
come
put
up
the-
blank
yeah.
would still go
Yeah.
on the tower.
So I think we're working together with the protest. We both want the protest to end.
Yeah.
We're just doing it in different ways. So I think like I think specifically I want just all the citizens it's okay. You know what? We're going to fix things. Everything is going to be okay. Trust in the dome. Love the dome.
All hail the dome.
All hail the dome. And you know what? Stop touching the big center kelp. It's okay. Please. Don't hurt it. Don't hurt the kelp. And then just trying to with my positive energy, just really just try and stop the protest because I know the people. I know them.
To tell you the people, we have.
Stop touching the table.
We have donated this lovely street art mural by the renowned street artist Donzi.
Oh my god.
And reveal it, and it's just like a fish, and it's just going.
Sure.
It's moving watercolor.
Oh,
That's what it
amazing.
is.
That's
The watercolor
That's
moves
cool.
with the water.
Yeah.
All right. So
Fantastic.
we
We'll
both roll. Okay. Let's roll on this table.
Yeah, roll on this table.
Does only one go on or both go on?
Both go on. So our aspect
go
is that the
first.
protests get
Take
worse.
Stop touching the table.
Don't touch the table.
Okay. I'm going to stand up for this.
That's smart.
You got it, Mariah.
Okay.
You got
So
Or maybe you don't. Yeah. Use two hands. Gotta use two
There you
hands. And be firm. Don't just drop it. Be firm. Place it.
You
and
gotta
then
have. Do you
it
want to
go.
come around to this
I'm
side?
just gonna move all my
Oh my
stuff
god,
out of
why
my
do you have
box.
so much? Are you an kangaroo?
Because I hoard things. I'm a little goblin. Oh god. Yeah,
Alright,
I'm going over to this side.
come on, come
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
It's
Just
fine.
type in
It's
the
all
chat
good.
that you believe in me.
We believe in
Do you believe in Colin?
Hi, Cullen
Break
Ryan.
it. Bring this civilization crumbling.
Oh my god, why are you
further away.
going that? I feel like you went further away.
You really
Hold on,
did.
that's so bad.
That's
so bad.
That's way worse than mine.
That's so bad. Oh god.
Oh
It's
my
shaking
god, it's
so
so
much.
shaky.
You made
And we're
some
not
choices there. Excellent. Let's
I
keep
was
going.
saying come around here.
Yeah, come around while you're
This is
closer.
the
I
shortest
didn't want to
distance.
there were cords. I don't want to trip.
You don't.
That's one chord.
All right. Well, hey guys, what's done is done.
Okay.
Oh my god. All right.
The painting still.
The painting.
All right.
I feel like the painting. is
So
like
then
yeah.
what? So protests get worse.
Protests. I think protests are starting to
Get violent.
Get violent,
And then what if they tear down your watercolor?
which would be a legitimate form of protest. But yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they tear down your watercolor.
Yes.
Hear the chanting. Hurt the kelp!
Who did it?
The protesters!
I love how the chat has turned into the protesters.
Has it really?
Yeah, that's basically it.
Why do you hate the dome?
It's just Andre and Chandler.
And they just,
That's
it's
amazing.
anarchy. It's just Andre and Chandler.
It's just Andre and Chandler trying to ruin this
Finn is
game.
doing nothing.
So
She's
then-
just like, let
yeah.
it burn.
I feel like it would be safety and law, but
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I think so.
So I'll probably
So
just
like
end
right
it
in the middle somewhere, yeah.
right next to the dice there.
Sure.
Cool.
Seems like a safe spot.
All right, Adela is going to take her new budget and use that to devote all her resources into researching how to stop the current water levels from lowering, which unfortunately will probably mean investing in a program where someone, of course, very safely in a complete protected suit, because that's the bad water, and probably like attached by a rope or something, very
Just a rope.
tiny, leaves the dome to examine the outside of it. She's gonna roll, and she's gonna hope that her research pays off.
Come on.
Or do you want to roll it on the other table?
I'm rolling it on this table.
Do you wanna roll it on this
Or do you want to roll it on
table?
that table?
No, I can do this
I'll
one.
start rolling on this table.
No!
Oh.
Adela's research fails,
We're
and the
so-
person who leaves the dome dies.
Oh! Oh my gosh, that's a strong choice.
I
We've
make
already
strong
had-
choices.
We've already had a mortality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Andre first. The dome is a lie.
Dome is a
2 exclamation points.
So society is crumbling.
Finn knows this.
Yeah, person leaves the dome and they died.
Hey, you know, it'd be really nice if you guys
Oh,
started
where
giving
would
us
that be?
advantage on this. Huh?
Yeah.
Please
Do you want to help
That'd be
us?
a really worthy cause, right?
Not
I do like
disadvantage.
like right between safety and energy makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Because that's not safe at all, it
Right.
appears. Okay, I'm gonna stand.
Okay.
You got it.
2
you got
hands.
it. Okay, 2 hands. Be steady and firm.
I need you to stop talking.
I
You're
will
making me
continue
so
talking.
nervous.
Be steady and firm,
You're
Brittany.
making me so nervous
Stay
right
on
now.
target.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous. No, I'm gonna
You got
do
it. You
2
got
hands.
it. Woo!
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Congrats.
Golf claps. We don't want the
I can
vibration.
hear us.
Is someone say
What?
wooing?
Yeah, I was just wooing.
It was us.
It was us? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Which way is your left? So now Olivia is the first player. So you can
All right.
you place your
Excellent.
change die on whatever aspect you want, and then you draw a card from the deck.
Okay.
We have so many marshmallows.
I
over
know.
here.
Same.
No.
Okay.
Well, now, okay.
So.
I don't want to
What
eat
do
a
you
marshmallow.
Oh yeah, you probably
But
down.
Yeah,
my very first
choose
one
whatever
I
aspect
caught,
you want
and I ate it.
to. You want an exchange on, or you want to support.
What I support.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm real mad. My company is dying. I'm almost ready to turn into
I mean,
anarchy.
it'd probably be against the poison, I feel like.
I'm against the
Yeah,
poison,
you could
man.
fight against the poison.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't do it, Andre.
What is
Don't do it, Andre.
What is the chat saying?
You're saying that's a nice tower. It'd be a shame if marshmallows were thrown at it.
Damn.
Don't do it, Andre.
How much money are you giving right now?
Hey, that's okay. I'm all about
If
that.
the dome falls, we all die.
It's fine.
So I want the humans to leave.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Humans leave, poison disperse.
Yeah.
But if they leave, will the poison leave too? We don't know.
Oh, that's true.
Or maybe getting them to clean up the poison?
Oh, strike a deal with the humans.
You want to strike it? Well, right now we're having some trouble because whoever leaves the dome,
Dies.
It could.
they died. They died.
And it could. And it bring in more poison. That's true. The humans are here. If they want to stay, they have to clean up the mess that they made. So like the poison, they got to clean up all the poison kelp, discard it, and yeah, if they want to stay, they got to clean up their mess.
All right.
Okay.
I can just hand it to you.
Okay. A prominent leader in the highest echelons of the city is accused of a terrible crime.
Why did everybody look at me?
You're protecting the leaders.
What did they do, and how are they punished?
They did nothing.
What'd they
okay?
do?
They did nothing
What'd
wrong.
they do?
I know. I was like,
They did nothing wrong. Those pictures were shots.
What'd they do? Colin?
I think they know the history of the humans and what they brought.
Ooh, like they've got to. They're like dealing with the humans on the DL.
Uh-huh. What if they invited the humans?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
She's in charge of the force.
I am in charge of the force, but I'm not necessarily the leaders.
So you want to
I'm
be?
as much of a leader as all of you are.
You're with the people.
Hell yeah.
I'd say
sure. I don't
you
know.
are part of like the military, like police force.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
Like, that,
I'm a
I think,
commissioner.
yeah, like that'd be a leader.
A commissioner would be a politician as well.
You
Yeah.
guys know the humans.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
In the idea that a sheriff is a politician.
I mean,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't shoot the deputy.
Sure. That's fair.
Leaders know the humans in history.
I do know.
Who is the leader?
I don't know who's the leader.
I'll just look at the name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, pick a name.
Oh, okay.
Pick a name.
Bubbles.
Bubbles McPherson.
I was gonna say Thames, but Bubbles works.
Bubbles Thames.
Bubbles
Thames.
Thames.
That's
Okay.
good. That's good.
Bubbles Thames.
That's a solid narrative.
That's a
name.
very solid name.
Leader.
Yeah. Yeah, she's in charge of the entire city, and then
Oh, she's like the mayor of the
She's
city?
the mayor.
These
Yeah.
are false
Oh, these go
accusations
all the
on
way
my
up to the
mind.
top.
all the way up to, said leaders.
Oh,
so I'm saying that, like, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to have another election on top of all of this.
Now this is all hearsay. There's no evidence of this matter.
Bubbles has been found. The card said Bubbles was found guilty of a crime.
Okay.
You
Then,
know,
then how are they punished?
frankly, that was a kangaroo court or whatever the fish equivalent of a kangaroo is.
I mean, if we want to be cruel, we could send him outside the dome.
And okay.
We
Bubba-
send them to be with the humans. They loved humans so much, they brought them here. They can go with them.
I don't know
I
if
know
I'm
what I'm trying
helping
to
you or not.
change
I
on.
see if you're so supportive of the things I say, and now I feel like I'm helping
Of course
you.
I am. I'm a supportive person. I am here for the city. I want to help everyone.
I think you should
What-
really start thinking about who's giving you the funding here. So.
My
That
duty.
sounded like a
My
threat.
duty is to the city. I am just trying to protect the dome.
I say the
Already
best way to protect the
punished.
domes.
So my
is
idea
those
for
above.
how they were punished was that we send them to go with the humans, so they're like stripped of office and title.
Yep. There's a recall election, and they lost.
Okay.
And they're punished to live in the territory where the humans live.
All right.
So we're actually going to send them outside the dome.
Well,
But that's like,
Banished.
are we corporal punishment here?
No.
Because
Yeah.
we've
No,
learned
no.
that if
'Cause
you
we
send them
did
outside the dome,
learn.
they die.
no.
I think
Well, we
just,
don't
I
know
think
what
it-
caused the
Aren't
How
the humans
does-
living? Aren't the humans living
But-
within the dome?
No.
I don't think we've
No,
let them
they're
in yet.
we
We
haven't
have not let the
Okay.
humans in the
How
dome.
does the law deal with people? Like, what would be a standard punishment for this?
Oh, for like this like treason?
Yeah.
I mean, definitely take everything away from them and
do we have like a water jail or something?
sure, I don't know.
I would say with this
got the
person's
pool.
power, are we able to expedite this quickly?
True.
Yeah.
It might just be a recall election.
Well, I assume Olivia just said that they have a recall election and
Yeah.
they lose.
So I'm saying, is that all that's happened so far with them?
Yeah.
Or is it like,
I think that might be the first.
Not if like the political figures are trying to make an example out of them, then they'd want to expedite that
No.
process pretty quick.
Yeah. And also, I assume this is taking place over years,
They probably
Like
want a
it's-
scapegoat
right?
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is.
Like this is like that first
Yeah,
round was like
that's a lot of
5
time.
years.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah,
No,
it
this
wasn't
is
like a
years.
week.
This is
Yeah.
just
Months-
That's a crazy
months at a
week,
time.
man.
And you know,
Crazy week.
yeah, if the other leaders are making an example out of it, then yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so I would say the force would probably be helping to investigate stuff.
Mhm.
I want to know all the secrets. I want to know how they knew about the humans and how they contacted them.
I also want to know that, but
There
for
you go.
different reasons than you do.
It's fun.
My only reason is because I love this city and I want it to continue.
No, Adela is not suspicious of you because Adela is a very sweet person who
Okay.
is very stressed out, but Brittney is.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
They.
Next up.
I was like, we had a lot of history.
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
can keep writing though, and Mariah.
Yeah.
Mhm. I think with, because I'm trying to think like what would be the best aspect for safety, and I think at this point Mary knows that the only thing that will stop is if we actually help with more water conservation.
All I want.
Like if we can stop the lowering of the water, like everything will be okay, because I think like at this point we are eating like clams, like it will be okay. The tower in the center, we have not said has been poisoned yet, so I think at this point if we can get more water, that is going to be like everything will help then.
Okay.
Support.
Yeah, so the one to put, probably water.
Yep.
Water equals life then. Cool. And then card.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. There's sudden surge in population. What caused it, and how does the city attempt to curb the increase in population?
Baby boom.
Baby boom, yeah. I think
Start
out
hooking up a lot.
of fear, people have been just like kind of hanging out by themselves, not as many parties, just been kind of cramped up in their apartments a lot of the time. So
Oh my god.
there's been a lot of
There's been a lot of free time.
there's been a lot of waves going on in the town.
Well, you know what they say, it's not the size of the ship, but it's the motion of the ocean.
Are we a monogamous society, or?
That's a good question.
We've never established
Established
that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
If there's polygamists, there's polygamists.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, also we're fish, so we don't procreate using
Yeah.
the mammalian method, right?
True.
We just lay a bunch of
Overall,
eggs.
we love the dome.
Sure,
First
we
and
love the
foremost.
dome.
Yeah, overall.
Love the dome.
And I think in an attempt to curb the increase in population, Mary has done like safe sex videos for everybody.
You know, at least Mary went with safe sex. I was really worried Mary was gonna say something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
Mhm.
That's so good. All right.
Just doing a whole
Safe sex videos for
fish safe sex video.
How to
Because
avoid
we
ejaculating.
believe in science here.
Sure
That
do
was
believe in science.
Yes.
The dome believes in science.
Yes.
We
believes
believe
in
in the
science.
dome.
Yes.
The dome believes in science.
Uh-huh.
All right. Cool. What do you got, Brittany?
I'm also gonna investigate the humans. Because now that it's out, I want to see if there is something that they can do to stop this from happening. Like, I want to see if it's possible for us to collaborate, because if they did come here peacefully, then they probably don't want something bad to happen to us as well. So I'm also I'm gonna support you
All right.
in this. I'm gonna look into the humans some more. Oh, yes, and this. Yeah. The expansion of the city has started to encroach. Well, that makes sense because the baby boom.
The baby boom.
Yeah.
Has started to encroach upon another nation's land, sparking a battle over territory.
It's the sharks. We're
Who-
getting into
who
war
is
with the
the-
sharks.
Who is the other party in this war, and what are they doing to keep our forces from moving in further? Is it the sharks?
Or is it more humans have come to help support the humans that are already here?
Oh, I like that.
Ooh, that
That's interesting.
I think it'd be funnier if it was sharks, but that makes more sense.
Big buff sharks.
It's
Big
big
buff
buff
sharks.
sharks, like
Laser sharks.
It's
Laser
laser
sharks.
sharks.
Put some
Dang
sharks
it,
in the chat if you want just big buff sharks
in the chat.
coming.
We will change this to laser sharks if you guys.
Oh my god.
Donate $10, change any
And we
aspect
will
of
change
your
it to
life.
laser sharks.
Yeah.
We will not be at war with the human. We will be at war with the laser
Buff
sharks.
sharks, buff sharks, buff sharks.
Yep, don't.
So we'll just be buff sharks in every game now.
Buff laser sharks.
Buff
They're
laser
buff sharks
sharks.
in
Buff laser
every
sharks.
game.
Yeah.
I'm literally just seeing a shark with biceps.
With laser.
That wasn't
With like, I was thinking like kind of like those Terminator glasses
Oh,
too,
yeah,
and then like
You
a
got
laser come out.
freaking sharks with freaking laser beams coming out of their freaking heads.
We are being very serious in this game. Like,
We
there
are.
hasn't been a lot of
I
bits.
know.
It's honestly,
We're-
you can get so absorbed into it.
Yeah.
But hey, the dome is home.
You
That's-
thought this was
Don't
gonna be a
tell.
funny game. We're building a society
Yeah.
from scratch.
And we're not
And
trying to
it
make
will
it crumble. Well, it probably.
I will destroy everything.
Humans have come
Okay.
in
Nice.
again and might
Oh, God.
be hostile.
Someone did something that this is shaking.
I didn't touch
I'm
it.
literally, I'm not.
Don't touch the table.
I didn't do
Protect
anything.
the dome.
Where's the cat?
Where's the
Oh,
cat?
no.
Where's the cat?
Verbosa jumps up. She jumps up and destroys civilization.
The whole civilization was destroyed by a giant cat.
That's awesome.
A giant.
Phenomenal. I'm gonna put my. I'm gonna try to basically support the scapegoating of the mayor. It's not like a whole ring of things that's going on here.
Oh, okay.
I'm definitely not in charge of like the secret hangout and meetups. Like that's.
You're not invited.
Yeah. So
Sure.
can you put my die on that, please?
Which one?
Yeah, I'm the one about the mayor. I'm just gonna basically be
Bubbles.
creating a propaganda campaign, another one to try and like put way more emphasis on her and be like, yeah,
Got it.
we're good now, we're done.
What is the actual title of what's your name?
Calypso.
Calypso. Yeah. What are they like? What is his or her title or their title?
I procure things for people.
Okay, so
that
you're
they
at that.
need.
You behind the scenes guy.
I'm that guy.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
okay.
that guy.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Give her
And
a
my position in society is very,
Where do
very
you
much
procure
For
that
sure.
from?
places.
Sure.
Like places outside the
I mean,
dome?
yeah.
How do you get outside the dome? Tell me everything. I need to know.
Ooh, That's good. That's good. Someone's gonna have to investigate me on that one, because now I'm gonna go over to start our third act. To let us know, the first act is called in this game.
Wait,
the
I
Cracks in Our
thought,
Facade.
Does Finn go?
I'm.
Yeah, but like
this.
that's
The cards go on the first and third,
Yeah.
second and
Oh,
third.
I see.
See, if you look at the back, they each have different number
Right.
of people on it.
Right.
They
I
symbolize the acts.
see.
So we have the cracks in our facade, the rifts between us, and the final hours.
excellent.
Yeah. And at the very end, the black card.
Yeah.
If we can make it that far.
If we can
We'll
make
make it that far.
We'll try.
I don't know.
Fantastic. The final hours. In a desperate attempt to obtain the dwindling resources of the people of Icarus need, a nearby civilization has been raided. They declare war in response and send an army marching towards Icarus. What resources were they attempting to steal, and what makes the responding army so intimidating?
Did we piss off the laser sharks this time?
The human/laser sharks.
Yeah.
They have to
Yeah,
have some sort of
and-
hydroponic gardens.
I mean, I was thinking like
Are they living there, or are they just like investigating?
I think over the years, what I'll say, just for the purposes of this, like they've created their own dome, like
They've heresy.
yeah, they're starting their own dome, the Cube.
oh.
They've started
Uh-huh.
it's dome versus
Especially-
Cube.
Maybe it's
Did
a
that-
triangle.
did that also-
It's a pyramid?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a pyramid versus
stronger.
dome.
Also, if
Yeah.
we're fighting over water, then if the water has, I'm sure it's lowered even more by this
Sure,
point.
yeah,
Years and
lowering.
years
Because
later.
they've got to use the water too.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that like we probably wanted to take their hydroponic like gardens and gardening and like all
Yeah.
the agriculture stuff, just because our kelp is still
Yeah,
the same.
they started farming coral.
Yeah, farming coral. We've taken their agricultural resources. So where's the aspects?
Oh, right here.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's wait. So what are you writing? 'Cause I might want to put my my thing on there.
Fantastic. I'm going to say stole agricultural resources, and what makes the responding army so intimidating? Guns or lasers?
Well, if they were in the human world and then they already had the poison and everything too, like they could have then taken that and like made weapons off of it since they know that it already defeated us once.
Oh, we getting real. Okay.
I like building
Oh,
worlds.
World building is fun.
Oh my god!
Touch
Oh my god!
I was literally, it was like doing this. And I was like, oh no.
Oh God, I'm going to right over here. Store agricultural resources and have bioweapons that kill us.
Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck.
Well, we're probably gonna die soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, okay, Finn. Oh, man. I want to see what you're writing exactly, because I might do that.
I would say put it over there. With
You
the
don't want to
human-
just put it on
human
married
stuff.
safe sex videos?
I mean,
Probably not.
Who doesn't want to support Mary's safe sex? Let's be a very different game where we all just gave our support to Mary.
act out for
I would love it. I would love it.
can we
This
just-
is how you do it as a starfish. This is how you do it as a swordfish.
So Finn is going to investigate the stolen agricultural resources and the bioweapons. So I'm getting informants from the human side to like talk to me and like basically I'm getting like a spy network with them, and also probably trading some of our secrets for that stuff because I want to know what they're doing, how they're doing it. For my motive of bringing down Icarus. I also feel like I now also want to bring down Icarus 2, which is the human side.
The cube.
Yeah, the pyramid.
The pyramid. My
Yeah.
God.
I want to bring that down as well since I just none of this feels right.
I'm gonna say we should call it Szarzynski, which is Icarus backwards.
Szarzynski. Yep.
Szarzynski.
Yep. Okay, so
Love
that's
the
what I'm
dome,
doing.
man. Just love the dome.
Why don't you love? Why
It
do you
actually
hate
says the
dome?
final hours. This is terrifying. An underground group within the city starts recruiting angry citizens for a private militia.
Oh my God. I mean, that makes sense with the
What is their
protesting.
cause and who is their leader? I feel like I'm the leader.
You can be the leader.
You're
Yeah.
the leader.
Okay,
Leader.
cool. Yes, so the cause is what?
It's
I'm sorry. I'm barely touching anything.
I will hold this.
It's also,
Over
I'm
it.
sorry, I've been like jostling my legs and I like
Wait,
because I
you
need
gotta
to
give her
fidget.
that aspect.
Yes, I need
Sorry,
to aspect. That's okay.
Um,
Okay, so I feel like I am the leader of this, and my cause that I'm telling everyone is like, hey, we've got to protect our own and make sure that we're being safe against these horrible humans. But at the same time, I've got the spy network within the humans. And I'm doing this because I want to sow dissent amongst our people and just cause chaos
You're playing
everywhere.
a lot of cards.
I know, this
really
is-
am.
Can you like? Can I just hold this? and
I'll
you
just,
do
yeah,
that?
I'll put it on my
Yeah,
lap.
do that.
Okay, but that's what I'm doing this round, so it's over to Olivia.
That would actually be the last of.
The
Yeah.
aspect
So
cards?
Olivia was first.
Yes, it is.
So now we gotta
Olivia
roll the
put a
dice.
die on
Right,
the
I also
tower.
put a dice on the same one, so we both roll.
Oh, you gotta put a die on the tower to just symbolize the. passage of time
Oh,
as
okay.
so.
This one?
well. Yeah, just any die will just go
Okay,
on the
Olivia.
tower.
You got this.
Okay, hey, maybe stop filming this.
Why are you?
Yeah.
Why?
Gonna just jinx
Why
it.
do you think we're gonna fail? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Olivia.
It didn't fall.
Didn't fall.
It didn't fall.
Didn't
Didn't
fall.
fall.
It's not.
But hey, don't get too wrong.
Don't, yeah.
Don't roll
All right,
on that
you got it.
table.
Protesters, do you support Icarus or Syracuse? Sarasis.
Yeah. Okay, so we both roll.
Syracuse.
I'm gonna roll on the floor.
That's yeah. I support that decision. Ready?
Come on. Oh, man.
I failed.
I failed.
Oh,
So
no!
they both go on.
Oh wait,
Guys,
wait,
we
what were
suck.
we going for here as well?
We were investigating the humans some more.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I know why it failed. Because my spy network is basically like, hey, they're going to ask you a lot of questions. Don't tell them fucking anything.
Trying to protect the dome.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, is there any rule saying that we can like touch the other dice when we put it on?
We can't. Once the fingertips leave it, it's pretty clear.
Well,
that
I'm saying
that's-
like when your fingertips are going on
Oh.
all of it right
No,
now.
no.
So you might as well
When your
just
fingertip
throw
leaves
it
the
down.
die,
Just
no other
one
player
one.
can touch it for
I'm
any
going
reason.
to try to balance it out a little more and place it a little slightly
I don't
this
like
way.
this.
I know, I don't either, but
Jenga.
If you
I'm-
make the tower fall, you describe the ending of civilization.
you guys, you're killing me here. I need everyone to just
How
stop
fitting if you-
breathing.
You're the one who kills everyone.
I'm the one who kills everything. I just wanted to protect the dome.
You got it. We believe in you.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
What is that? Why? Why are you doing this
Why?
to us?
It was
You got
just
it.
an alarm.
You got it.
Okay, I got this.
Oh my god, that is barely holding on.
I didn't kill us though.
Come on, Olivia.
I'm so sorry.
Oh!
There was no way.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was good. That was good.
We made it. Well, guys,
We
we
made
made
it
it
pretty
this.
good.
We made it pretty far.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Got up there.
Okay, what
We
happens
lasted-
now?
Do you want to tell it? I mean, who
We
wants
just
to?
described
you
the end of
describe how-
civilization.
Yeah.
Well, in a way, going to try to investigate the humans was what made it fall then.
Yeah.
So
Our
It's up
curiosity
to you.
killed us. Yeah.
it's up to you. How did it end?
Honestly, just think.
Hang on, I've got the militia
I
thing.
feel like Bubbles Tame knew a lot more about the humans, and the reason why humans were coming because they wanted to. Honestly, I was thinking colonize more lands because what's going on Earth is like their society is dying, so now they're just moving down.
So the humans won the war and colonized us?
Oh damn.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, their society crumbled, so now they got to find another place to live.
Wait, the humans?
Yeah.
RPM.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't read it out.
You're so professional.
I'm not too biased about this, guys. It's a lot.
That's fair. That's a good point.
And if you want another one in his face, just get us up to, where do we need to get? 150?
We need $11 more.
$11 more dollars!
$11, guys.
$11 more dollars, and you can pie his face again.
This
is not-
one more time.
Stop
Some of
typing
us-
it like a
Some of
teleprompter.
us are more aware of that than others. Anyways. Yeah, so what is your character like? How does your character face the end?
God, I feel like they fed her poisonous kelp, and she died. Honestly,
Did she like willingly eat the poisonous kelp?
I think they forced her.
Oh dang!
Wow.
Dang. This is a dark game.
This really is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it's about the end of a civilization.
And we ended the way, yeah.
And we're about to play a dark game next, so
Yeah.
stay tuned.
Please donate.
Please give us money.
We promise we'll do more bits.
Truly. Safety
Mary.
person.
Yeah, so Mary being the safety person, I think Mary just really tried to keep everyone positive during this time, during the colonizers. I think she could try and she tried to get a group together that was still like the dome lovers, like within this group. But I think that all of the people that did love the dome and did not say okay, like that they were okay in going to the other civilization, like they perished. So that it was one of those that Mary, I think, in trying to save the dome and trying to save other people, that
I feel like some were like made it through and they just like eventually gave in, kind of a thing. Don't you think?
I think Mary loved the dome too much.
I think all of them loved it too much that they died.
Yeah, because that's our only law is you love the dome.
Yeah.
And you can't go against the laws. I don't care if my city's being in parish. This is what I stand for. So I think in that, Mary stood up for what she believed in, and they made her go outside the dome, and she died.
How do people die when they go outside the dome?
I think it's the poison of the water.
I think we're just
Okay,
not
so water's
accustomed
just
to
poison.
I think we're just not accustomed.
We've
to
never
being-
been outside the dome our entire life.
Yeah. Oh, it's
also
like when
probably
you-
a pressure difference.
And it's
Yeah.
like when you put a like a fish in a tank that
Yeah.
it's not ready for,
Yeah.
kind of a thing, and the change
Yeah,
just
Mary's an octopus, you know.
And it
They're
dies of
very
shock.
fragile creatures.
Fair. That's
So
Forgot that you were an octopus.
that has been on my mind this entire time.
That changes everything.
all the safe sex videos with all the different tentacles.
Just Squidward being like,
Honest, have safe sex.
Like using each arm to point to different diagrams and they're saying
this is a condom.
Honestly, I also thought with all the riots and I was the one who raised the taxes on the kelp, people were just killing me, feeding me the kelp.
Probably.
That's a good
That
point.
was probably
That's a
when
good
they
point. Yeah.
killed the rich.
That's fair.
Adela also tried to investigate the humans some more, and obviously that led to their colonization. I think Adela is devoted to the dome, but she's also devoted to science.
Mm-hmm.
I think Adela, when they start colonizing, she actually goes over to the pyramid and starts working as a scientist for them to try and figure this out, using the pyramid as her new dome.
She can also blend in.
Mm-hmm.
Could she?
Yeah, well, she's still
Oh.
covered with scales.
Well, sure. Yeah, you're purple and scaly, so.
No.
Yeah.
I keep seeing the mermaid of Daryl Hannah and Splash. So
Yeah.
it's like, you just don't go near any kind of water.
H2O.
Yeah, H2O.
Yeah, so I think she now praises the pyramid. All praise the pyramid.
I'll praise the pyramid.
Calypso was all scheduled to leave on the leadership's secret super escape pod, but one lady was like, "No, I want to bring my pet Plankton, so he's gonna take your seat." And I was like, "You can't do this to me. I'm giving everything for you." And they were like, "Nah." And they shut the door, leaving Calypso to die with everyone else, because the leaders saw him as nothing more than as they saw everyone else, which was what he couldn't ever figure out.
Oh, dear.
Damn.
Dear.
And not last but not least, you wanted to bring it down. So
You
this is
won.
good.
This
You
is
won the
great.
game.
I did win, but I don't think I did because I feel like I've got so many secrets out there going on right now that I think eventually someone finds out something that, because I was playing too many hands in this, and I was like, I'm like, yeah, I'm with you guys. We gotta protect our people. Go take out the humans, yeah. And then I was over at the humans, and I'm like, okay, so here's all of our secrets. Tell me how you're doing these things. I want to bring this down. This is
And how much are
unnatural.
they actually going to trust you? How much are they actually going to take you in?
Exactly. So I feel like eventually they, like the humans, let something slip to my own people, like my militia, and my militia then turns on me. And I think I think I make it out alive, but I am like a husk of a person now.
They sucked your life.
Yeah, they just took everything away from me. So I've got no family, no job, no passions. I'm shunned from society. I live out in the kelp forests.
You're
that
on the
are-
hook.
Yeah, and I'm like
Yeah,
banished.
off the grid.
You're off the grid and on the hook for a lot of stuff.
And I'm just like, my body's adapted to eat the poison kelp, so I'm just smelling bad, and I'm just like, hey, what's up now? And I'm just creepy and crazy now. That's the end.
What a disappointment.
Although now I want to play Finn as a D&D character who's
I get
through all of this.
Then I think the last thing to ask is what happened to civilization
Isn't that the black card?
afterwards? The black card is only there if we get there. 'Cause
Oh.
it's the bitter end. Icarus is a shadow of the great city it once was. From here forward, instead of drawing a card on your turn, further escalating existing aspect of the table.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's if we get to it.
So yeah, if we were able to completely make the tower
Oh my
and
gosh.
get all the way down to the bitter end,
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Alright.
yeah, then we would just keep going.
The
until
kelp did not survive.
everything fell.
Yeah.
Great game, guys.
Fun game,
Yeah,
yeah.
fun game.
Fun game.
I feel like this would be a really good way to kind of like how the McElroy brothers used that one game, what's it called, to set up their world. Like it was a world building game. This would be, oh, okay, you haven't been listening to Etherseed. Never mind.
No.
Well, they did the world building. So I feel like this would be a really fun game to play with your D&D group or your RPG group and be like, hey, we're going to make the city that you guys are going to be adventuring in.
Yeah,
or
that'd be
around.
cool.
And then you just do a round or two of this. You don't even have to stack the die or anything. Just do that to really make a fuller world.
Yeah.
When
And really
you-
just set up what's on.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
exactly.
That'd be really
Well,
cool.
when you think about it, this Icarus really is the lost city of Atlantis because it was brought down. And it probably, years went by, people forgot about it, and they were all about the pyramid and all that stuff, and no one even knew about the dome.
Yeah.
So,
All praise the dome.
I'll praise the dome.
Opposite.
I'll praise the pyramid now. I'm
praise
a
the-
pyramid girl now.
That's it, yeah.